What's happening? It's Kountry K,
Yeah, Jay the people.
and you are now experiencing the podcast.
What's good, brother? How you doing, man?
And I'm good, man. I'm vibing right now with you. You know what I mean? We both vibing to this Rats and Low Riser. Shout out to Spitter. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a good couple of weeks since I've been back out here, man. It's been feeling good.
Out here, he's referencing the Bay Area, California, because we both out here California Caden living. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thriving.
You know what I mean? We got our own take. So for our experience with the podcast, we had things a little different. We're gonna do it a little different, doing a lot different actually. Let me correct myself. We're doing it a lot different. You're gonna experience everything. Visuals, audio, everything, man. You're gonna catch this experience a whole lot different. So for this first one, there's gonna be a lot of, animations and stuff like that. We're gonna have y'all real nicely laced up, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
when you I already know, but the people really don't know who's experiencing this. Where you move from?
Yeah, I'm coming from majority might not y'all might not even know about it or ever heard of it. Unless you might be a big movie buff. I'm coming from Barstow though. I was in Barstow, California, doing my thing.
Barstow, bro. Ain't that's what Tyrese was in Too Fast, Too Furious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of Barstow.
Damn, boy, that shit in the movie, that shit seemed dusty. But I've been down there, so I already know what
You
that
know
shit.
it was dusty then. Ain't even no question about
Bro,
that.
that's hell waiting room.
Ugh.
That's just hell waiting room, bro. It's so hot, bro.
And dry. Man, it got its subtle beauty, but I'd been able to find a little beauty in all the different scenery around now that I done been around. But no, yeah, you're right. It's dry though. It's dry. It's not nowhere that I would want to be kicking it for a little while. But I was down there doing my thing a good couple of years. I had to go make some money moves.
I
You know what
feel
I'm
you.
saying? Get myself back situated so I could come right back here, so I can get it right back popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it was a good little time away though. It was a good little time away, but it was dry though. It was a dry time.
Bro, everybody gotta have that damn near like a sabbatical almost. I would say
Yeah,
that's your
yeah,
sabbatical, that dust bowl. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like when I was in college, bro, I used to go back home like for the whole like summer, and I felt like that was my sabbatical. You know what I mean? I'm from Lakeland, Florida. You feel me? Shout
yeah,
out Polk County H63. You feel me? But fuck all that extra. But anyway, nah. I used to go home, bro. I used to feel like it was a sabbatical to me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I used to go home. It wasn't much back then. Like now, it's a lot more live. We got the G League team now. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more to do. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it's a lot more movement and stuff like that because they don't got more like gentrified just like everybody else. So,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. See, that ain't necessarily the story for Barstow. You know what I'm saying? It looked about the same as it was
mm,
about 10 plus years back when I first pulled through there.
mm,
10 years later down the line, 2017, it still looked like it's stuck in the 1940s. But it was a good time because I learned a lot about myself. You know what I'm saying? During that time, I was able to, there was a lot of firsts for me in my adult life. In this never ending growing. You know what I'm saying? Just
yeah,
continuing to evolve. You know what I'm saying? Out here, life is about progression. You know what I'm saying? Beloved.
yeah.
Shout out Taxstone. But yeah, I liked a lot about myself. I was doing a lot of firsts. You know what I'm saying? So I had to realize. I thought I was invincible. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was unstoppable in every sense. Like no matter what I put my mind to. But I had to learn that I had to learn that I had to learn what I can't put myself in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Because
Let's talk on
I'm just because you know what I'm saying. Because certain situations where you know yourself and you less likely to succeed. Even though you think you can succeed in every scenario. You know what I'm saying? You got to know yourself to know certain situations, certain moments. If you get to doing this, you get to getting like this. If you got something that you need to handle, that is not the best way for you to handle that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the best scenario for you to handle it. And even in that moment, there's a lot of moments where I was like, nope, it's still good. I'm still good. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna be able to do my thing.
yeah.
But there was moments where I got caught slipping. You know what I'm saying? You get caught slipping.
Got to be more careful.
Guys to. and I am. But yeah, I got caught slipping a couple times. You know, you get upset with yourself, but it was still smooth though. I had to learn that. I had to go through that, like everything.
I feel
You
that,
know,
bro.
nothing is coincidental. You know, there's no coincidences out here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody fuck up, bro. Like people always try to make it seem, you know what I'm saying? Got that sugar coat, you feel me?
yeah, 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 yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody ain't sweet, bro. So it's like, you know what I'm
Sweet
saying?
Willie.
You know what I mean?
Uh.
I heard they called you sweet nigga Willie.
Uh,
Anyway, no, but shit, bro. It's like, I mean, since I moved out here, like I had to go through the whole bunch because I moved out here, bro, 18, Cali.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what I mean? I just been out here for a minute. 28 now. I don't live a lot. You know what I'm saying? So a little lot. Had to go through a lot. Had to experience a lot. So I had all my first out here,
yeah,
all my shit. So I had to
yeah.
learn quick. You know what I mean? So especially out here, bro. The base so fast. Like it's different. You know what I mean? It's a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm, mhm.
It's
Yeah,
like it's
especially
the
coming from
same.
where you coming from.
Yeah, bro. But it's still like the same. Like even though it was different, like the shit that I learned in the Pope. You know what I'm saying? Learned out there. You know what I'm saying? Our country ways like helped me out here. You know what I'm saying? For sure helped me. So I'm grateful for both. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for both. Like, but I'm saying like you said you was out there for 10, then you said 10 plus.
No, 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 no. The last time I was in Barstow was like 10 plus years
That's what I'm
back.
saying. Before that, where you was at? Before that.
Oh yeah, you know I'm from Texas originally. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay,
I
say
grew
that.
up in Texas. Yeah, yeah. Central Texas, 254.
You know
You
what I'm
know what I'm
saying?
saying? Coppers Cove, Killeen, stand up. But yeah, I'm from Texas, and I was grew up in Texas. Then I moved to Barstow for in some of my youth, them elementary school days. You know what I'm saying? I spent a good amount of time in California now too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because majority of my family from California, from the West Coast, LA. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't, to say on your point about just loving that you have spent so much time in California and in the South. I love that about myself personally. Feel
Yeah,
like I could be the best kind of cat. Just growing up in the South. You know what I'm saying? Southern hospitality, learning them ways, feeling that love. You know what I'm saying? Then coming to the West Coast and then
yeah,
getting a whole different type of love.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just whole different type of vibes on how to move with family. And the people that you come across. And even more on top of that, like I was in Southern California, LA, most like LA area, you know what I'm saying, Barstow, High Desert, you know what I'm saying. But then I came up to the Bay. I came up to the Bay and it was a whole different feel.
Yeah,
Still Cali, still West Coast, but just a whole different type of, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, like experience, you know what I mean? I experienced Cali in a whole different way when I came out here. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what got me to this point. I would have never saw this for myself essentially.
See, my thing is like I was so grateful like moving out here in '08, bro. Like I caught the tail end of like when niggas was still like doing like hyphy type shit.
Yeah,
Like niggas
yeah,
weren't going as hard as they was back. I say like 4, 5 years prior. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Shit. Let's say 6, cause that when Mac Dre was out, still alive. You know what I'm saying? Still doing his thing. And then homie died '03, I believe. So
Oh, three. I'm not positive. I thought oh 05.
it was somewhere in there. But I'm saying like even still like when he was alive, driving, killing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Oh 04.
oh 04, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
so
04. R.I.P. Andre Hicks.
yes, sir. But no, like,
And his impact is still so prevalent out here. It's crazy.
yeah, bro, like, anytime, like, everybody say it, and that's true, bro. Like, anytime you hear that, somebody say that, like, you hear a Mac Drake song come on out here, and they be vibing like that, they be vibing like that. Like, it's a whole different thing, like, but, anyway, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just a whole different thing. So, like, when I came here '08, bro, it was just like people still on that wave a little bit.
Mhm.
Like the movement was a lot little different, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say a lot little because I was contradicting, but anyway,
Hey, lot little.
you feel me? You gonna
I
hear
knew what
me
you meant.
contradict myself a lot.
I knew what you meat.
But no, like not in the sense to when I sound like an idiot, but like I'm gonna sound like an idiot low key. Even that, But no, like it was just a different vibe, bro. It was so smooth, bro. I'm grateful to move out here the time I did and
Yeah.
meet the people I met. Like I was just with some of my partners I met. You know what I'm saying, from Campbell Park. That's one of the parks people used to hoop real live out here. Like it's some people used to go through Campbell Park, bro. Like, bro, they used to tell me, bro, like before Aaron Gordon got famous, bro, like before
Yeah.
he got to Arizona, he used to hoop at Campbell with us all the
Oh
time.
yeah.
Like, Campbell used to be cracking, bro. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
bro, I'm telling you, when I moved
I
out
can
here, I was
believe
like,
that.
when I moved and I was like missing Westlake and all that, and they showed me about Campbell Park, bro, I was like, man,
Yeah.
thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
thank you,
yeah.
bro. Just constant hoops, stuff like that. When it started dying off, people started like transferring from the outside to the gym, and then they went from the gym to moving from out of here. People started
Mm.
leaving. You know what I'm saying? The rent started getting more expensive back then, so it's just like think about now, it's even more dead. Like
Yeah.
the hoop, like real scarce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. So I came out here 2012.
Okay.
2012. And I don't know. It's I can even tell. I can even feel the transition that's happened since then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just in the vibe and the culture and everything, how people is moving. It's still real Bay. It's still real Bay, but it's crazy. And it's so crazy to me. I knew so little about the Bay before I got out here.
Yeah.
I knew so little about the Bay before I got out here. I damn near never heard of San Jose. You know what I'm saying? I had no clue about the proximity of everything. No clue the city was so close to Oakland. You know what I'm saying? Had no clue. Knew nothing about Stanford, Palo Alto. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hayward, like nothing. Never heard of nothing. You know what I'm
And you know,
saying?
bro, Tom Hanks from Hayward.
Man, it's so
That's
many
what's so
people.
weird.
It's so many people from the Bay, man. It's so many folks from the Bay. It's crazy. Tom Brady from San Mateo. Like, it's so many people from the Bay that's just like really doing their thing. I can just feel that. It makes perfect sense to me, honestly, just off of the culture of coming out here, being in this area, in this environment.
We're not gonna not mention my guy, CC Sabathia.
Yeah.
From Valley Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying.
Vallejo,
That's-
California, 707. That boy with the Yankees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yankees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, get your hate mail in now, boy. This season we gonna be out here clacking stuff.
Yeah.
Welcome the boy Stanton to the squad. You feel me?
We'll see. We'll see.
see.
I want to see how Aaron Judge do.
What?
I want to see how Aaron Judge do.
Another hitter with him, bro?
He a hitter. He is a hitter, but
old men hitting with him, bro.
he a hitter, but that man be striking out more than he hit damn near.
All right, but when he hit, when he clacked that ball to the back,
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
It's out of there.
It's gone.
And think about it, that was his rookie year, so that eye ball coordination with them major league pitchers is only getting stronger, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna be out there.
Yeah, now that you mentioned in sports, though, let's talk about the real sport, the only sport that really folks is caring about at this point right now, and it's basketball. You know what I'm saying? Kobe just retired.
Yeah.
Very deserving of the two jerseys, I feel.
Even though Kaepernick going through that.
Hey, look, I love
football.
football. I love football the same. I love football just as much as the next man, but look. You know why basketball is the real sport? Is the only real sport?
Are they playing on the pavement?
No, because if you play basketball, you can be good at any sport, basically. If you're good at basketball, you can be good at any sport, basically.
That's not true.
That is very true. You play basketball. How many hoopers play football now? How many cats they talk about that play used to? How many football players is in the NBA? How many players that play footballs? Draymond Green played tight end for Michigan State for a minute. Braun played tight end. Like how many hoopers? But that's what I'm saying. How many hoopers is NFL like? Oh yeah, he got that basketball background. You know what I'm saying? And just out there saucing, killing.
Yeah, but most
Killing.
of the time those are like specialty players, bro. Like
Yeah.
you don't really catch too many like hoopers out there. You know what I'm saying? Like playing other positions. You know what I'm saying?
Well, nah, you're not. But this is what I'm saying though. They can go play football and be nice.
True.
You know, ain't no linebackers
But
finna go
I'ma
play
give it to
basketball.
soccer, bro. I gotta give it to soccer.
But a hooper can play soccer too, but they just gotta get the footwork
they might
up.
Not be able to catch. And it's a wrap.
Yeah, and they little. Not all of them is little. Not a lot of them got some nice size on them, but a lot of nice ones be little though.
True
But even on some basketball, you could go play some soccer. You know what I'm saying? Because soccer's gameplay is very similar in the running of the lanes and filling of the
And the
lanes and
defense.
stuff, and the defense exactly, and just the zones. You know what I'm saying? Playing zones, but it's just way more people out there. But the field's a lot bigger though, so it's like it'd be difficult because going with your feet. I give them that all day. I give them that all day long to going with your feet. But look at Kobe over there juggling. Kobe, one of the nicest basketball players, and he got the soccer
I know
background.
people use Kobe as an example.
What about
bro.
Steve Nash?
He ain't no damn different, bro.
Steve Nash, both out there. Both of them got the soccer background, just crazy
That's what I'm
nice.
saying. Like, bro, Steve Nash.
Now, that
bro.
made them better, yes, definitely. I give you that. But you can't tell me that they couldn't go that some hoopers couldn't go out there, though. They got the soccer background because of where they grew up. And there's probably, since there's so many foreign players in the NBA now, there's probably way more that got that soccer skills is just up
sure.
nasty, but ain't even showing it.
Kristaps Porzingis can probably ball.
What?
Big
Kristaps Porzingis, Dario Saric probably is nice with the soccer ball.
You know,
You know what I'm
who's
saying?
amazing in soccer though, for real, probably the best soccer player in the NBA. Manu.
Oh no, Manu's crazy.
Manu
I
probably
already
the
know.
best soccer player in the NBA.
Manu, Mark, Powell, they're
And
probably
from
crazy.
Argentina, all them dang on soccer
But you know who's
players.
probably sneaky nice at soccer?
Who's that?
You heard it here first. Ben
Simmons?
Simmons. Is probably sneaky nice at soccer. This
No,
nigga's
bro. I ain't
passing
never heard
is
Australia just being like top tier in soccer, bro.
no, I ain't saying that, but like, what are they playing though? Rugby, soccer. Soccer's international. It's playing everywhere.
For sure.
He's playing some soccer. I guarantee it. I guarantee he's playing some
rugby more,
soccer.
though.
Maybe, possibly.
Bro, just look at,
But I
like,
think with him going the basketball route just says more to me that he was playing soccer. Look how slim he was coming into college. You know what I'm saying? Real slim, lanky, slender out there. You know what I'm saying? Mobile.
And then
Real could see the
growth spurt.
whole court.
Caught a growth spurt or some
Man,
shit.
caught the growth spurt and then took that year off in the NBA and then got busky out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kobe, he was very deserving of the two jerseys, I think. Identical stats under both numbers, like almost identical. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's for sure deserving.
that alone, that tells me, yeah. If you don't retire one, you got to retire the other. Honestly, if the stats is identical, damn near same amount of rings, 3 and 2, like you got to retire the stat. You got to retire both of them. Who is gonna come and put on either one of those jerseys? And we're not gonna look at them like
Yeah.
you can't put on either one of those on the Lakers, and we're not gonna look at you like
Yeah.
what you doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that lets me know. That says it right there to me. Like a cat could go to Miami low key and wear number 6 right now. I think there's a cat on Miami wearing the number 6. I feel like.
I don't think Pat Riley let that slide. Actually, he might let that slide.
Man,
I wouldn't put past Pat Riley to let somebody wear number 3, bro. Majorly
that'd be disrespectful.
Majorly disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
But I feel like how he let D Wade just leave. Bro,
Over a couple million.
Like, and then Hassan, like, really, Hassan was like, I'll give you some bread. Really should have coughed up more because, nigga, he made you. Let's be real. I understand you put in your hard work. You did what you did to raise your 2K rating like you wanted.
Hey,
You know what I'm
he
saying?
said it and he did it.
I'm not going to disagree that.
I can't knock it.
But I'm going to tell you right now, you got to understand what that bread and butter meant. You know what I'm saying? And they
Yeah.
met with D-Wade helping your ass out, even though he was older. But you got to remember, that mentality is a whole different ballgame. Like,
Yeah.
know the game and know how to win, no matter at what speed you at. That's why Kobe was so fucking killer.
Yeah.
Until that lonely day in Memphis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can make the free throw afterwards.
He
bro.
still went out like a goon.
Yeah, we hit the free throws and just walked off like, bro,
Yeah.
I feel it, bro. But at the same time,
Nah, nobody got number 6 over there.
yeah.
No.
Okay, look, I told you, I don't think Pat was gonna be that disrespectful, bro.
That would be disrespectful. It would be. It would be. He gave y'all. He brought y'all, put y'all back on the map. Well, no, D-Wade had you on the map lightweight, but y'all was dwindling. Y'all was dwindling. He couldn't get y'all past the Heat. Not the Heat. He couldn't get him past the Hawks. He kept running into them Hawks boys. That boy
Bro,
Joey Ice.
Because Al Horford,
ISO Joe.
they had Al Horford.
That boy Joey Ice is out there
They had
killing.
Kyle Korver for what, a year or two maybe we played them. Man, that fight, I think like they had them a little
Uh,
longer.
I'm not sure.
Kyle
I
Korver was
don't
on,
know.
I mean, on the Hawks, just sitting there for a minute.
He was. They had Josh over there.
You know what I'm saying? But,
But yeah, who you got at the MVP right now? It's very early
I don't
still
know. I'm taking
for real
Jaime, bro.
basketball
I'm taking
aficionados.
Jaime.
He said Jaime.
Yeah, Jaime Harden. Taking him easily.
He is killing. He just first played to 1,000 points this season.
With that T.O. beard, damn right. God dang all right.
Yeah, Bron balling though. And I think we're starting to get to the point. Matter of fact, I know we're at the point when we're just overlooking LeBron so much where we just expect him to hoop that we're just not even like
No, that's
we're like
not-
we're impressed, but it's just like that's LeBron.
No,
But
you
it's like,
just
but
gotta-
now he's trying to get y'all to stat like the ratings. Now he's like, when y'all put me in this 50, 40, 90 club, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit this. Well, actually, he might not hit the 90% for the free throws because LeBron is good to miss a free throw. Lightweight, he the king, but he good to miss a free throw. But man, he out here shooting with the best of them. He's shooting with the best of them this season for sure.
The only reason why I feel like James gonna get it, bro, because he was so close to getting it last year with Russell.
Yeah, Russ not gonna have that same
And
kind of
his
year.
progression through the league, like bro, 6 man. You go from being an alright player to 6 man a year, then basically
He
running
got
your
drafted
own
number
team.
3.
I got that, but at the same time, they couldn't figure out whether he should start or be on the bench.
Yeah, they was
You know what I'm
tripping.
saying?
They was starting Thabo Cephalosha.
Bro had that lockdown though. You
Barely.
Bro,
LeBron was
barely.
killing. LeBron was
Bro, that
killing him
only
all the
consistent
time.
thing. You heard what you just said?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like, who is you? All right, so you feel like Thabo Cephalosha is LeBron stopper? Come on, let's be
Nah,
honest.
but like, is Thabo better? I like Andre Robertson better than Thabo, better, honestly.
Yeah, because he had a better shot. Roberson, you probably can get a 3 or 2 out of him. You know what I'm saying? And he got better. He a little faster though.
And a little more athletic.
I feel he's more athletic.
Yeah.
But I still feel like Thabo a smarter player.
Yeah, maybe.
No, not sure. I have to look at
I don't know.
the game.
I don't know. I
Game or
thought
two ago.
Andre out there savvy lightweight.
Yeah, I gotta watch a game or two of both, bro. But no, for real, I feel like Russell gonna be in that list. I feel like the 5 they gonna have on the list. You know, they're gonna throw Curry up there because he always gonna have. Well, no, because not this year because he just got hurt. We don't know how long he gonna be out for because he's not playing Christmas. So we don't know how long he gonna be
He
out
averaging
for.
26 out here though.
True, but I mean, KD for sure gonna be on that list. Let me
MVP, yeah, because KD's balling.
so
He
got
averaging
KD,
27,
Jaime,
7 and 5.
You think Russ? Oh no, Giannis.
Giannis is guaranteed. Giannis guaranteed. It's gonna be really James, Giannis, LeBron gonna be on it, of course. They might throw on. They might have Russ on there, depending on how the Thunder end up doing. I still think Russ is shooting a little too much. To be honest with you, I would like to see PG get a little bit more involved, but hey, he's still averaging. He was averaging 20. 19.7. Russ averaging 24.
Bro, I mean, I still.
I mean, I like Russ just as much as the next person, but I'm like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Like Russ, you got KD over there. Like Russ, you got PG over there. And Melo. Like, I can understand keeping it away from Melo a little bit because Melo's hit or miss to me at this point. Like, he's money, but he got to get a lot of shots to be like, to me, to be truly impactful points-wise. He got to get a lot of shots. Like, but you got PG over there. But at this point now, though, they're giving PG the ability to play more defense. You know, he's not expending as much energy on offense, so he can play more lockdown defense. And that's helping him out because, you know, him and Andre locking up at the wing. Russ going to do his thing at the point guard, and that's going to take up. And that's picking up for Melo's, you know, lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? So I give him that. Here's what PG averaging 20. You know what I'm saying?
What's Melo average?
He's averaging 18. That ain't bad.
Yeah, ain't bad. I mean, that's pretty low.
Yeah,
They say he was averaging 20 in his rookie year.
yeah. 18 though, you can't be
That's
mad at
pretty
that. If
low.
Melo, Russ averaging 24, PG. Well, if Russ could get that up to like 25, PG could get it to like 22. Melo's 18 would be smooth. You know,
Them points that you just gave them added on, why don't you just slide them to Melo, nigga?
PG's averaging 2.5 steals a game this year.
I can see that though.
Yeah, lacking up
Because
on
like
D.
Russell's an energy player, bro. Like he
Yeah,
can, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like even though we all know Melo not really playing defense.
No, see, I can't give those extra points to Melo because he gonna use more shots to get him.
I don't know, bro.
Well, Russ is too, but let Russ be at like 20. Like he can stay at 24. Let PG get to 24, or let PG and Russ be averaging 25 a game, and Melo coming in with 18 to 20.
You don't
Yeah.
feel like that man can just sit back and just start hitting triggers? Because that mid, if he can just sit
He
and
could
shoot,
do that and average 18 to 20.
nigga, I feel like he can average like 20, 23 doing that.
23 doing that, yeah, possibly, but they be swinging the ball to other cats now. Jerry began buckets. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got that.
Adams out there getting little oops.
Man, I was
They got
the
the
game
other
we
young.
was watching the other day, bro.
Uh,
Man, that boy Jerry Grant was like the bull crapping. Damn, straight edge.
oh,
Bro.
I said-
Straight edge.
he is
Boy.
just a hustle player, you know. Get you a rebound,
Like,
get
go
you a
ahead,
little
do
dunk.
like your uncle did and just hustle and don't even worry about points like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just chill.
You talking about shooting?
Yeah, like you ain't gotta sit here and prove that you can dunk over people. You ain't got like you can when you get the ball, but let you know what I'm saying? Let the all stars do what the all stars do, bro.
Yeah.
Cause ain't like, bro, think about it. All these teams I was winning when they be talking about these big three teams and all that, and these players be winning. All
Yeah.
big three players be like at least solid or around their average. You know what I'm saying?
But look, see this what I'm saying though. Warriors got KD and Steph both averaging 26 and Clay averaging 21.
That's still around his average though.
That's what I'm saying. Let Melo and PG get up like 25, 26 a game. And then Melo can sit there with like 18 to 20. You know
That's
what I'm
not around
saying?
his average though. That's what I'm telling you. Like,
Well,
Melo
because he's a
averaged
third,
20 his rookie year.
but he's the third option now though.
I got that. Even at the third option, you can have him at sitting at mid range because Russell's gonna drop.
There's no way. Somebody got to be Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh sat and he scored, nigga. That's
But
what
he was
doing.
averaging only like 18, 20 a game. He wasn't averaging like no 22, 23.
Bro, Chris Bosh, that wasn't like his thing. Like that probably was one of his highs. I feel like Chris Bosh's highest average was like 25 a game.
Yeah, but he was killing in Toronto. Yeah, he was killing in Toronto though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm saying even still, like that was like 1 year though, I believe. Every other year he was just getting double doubles, but they was like.
When he was in Miami, he was getting a cool like 18 and 11, 18 and 12.
That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like he was averaging no more than 20, bro. Like he was just getting double doubles though.
No, it said no.
What's
Look,
his career
look.
average?
His career average is 19.
See what I'm saying?
But look, that's what I'm saying. Look, highest year in Toronto was 24 a game. 24 and 11. Yeah, you was right. You was spot on. But he got to Miami, he was averaging 18.7, 18 in the championship year, 16 in the next championship year, 16 again. Then got up to like 21. But then he was only averaging like 18 and 8 rebounds, 16 and 7 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, winning.
I feel it, bro. But I'm telling you, that ain't type of player. Like they not the same. Like I feel what you're saying. The role should be the same.
Yeah.
But like Melo Clip get hot fast, bro. Like if
Yeah,
he
you're right.
off,
You're right.
he good. You know what I'm saying? Especially he in the corner. You get him in the corner, Melo gonna knock your face off. Mid range on the threes, he gonna knock your face off. Bro.
Yeah.
Telling you.
No, you're right. But I'm just saying, though, I'm trying to see what was they averaging. What was everybody averaging in them championship years?
It's funny that you bring that up though. Think about it. Think about the OKC three and the Miami three. They damn near the same. Damn
Yeah,
near.
yeah,
It's like Russell will be Bron because how he drive and playing shit like that. Paul George will be D Wade, how he basically like the technician.
yeah.
But it's like he's still a dunk on your ass and he locking your ass up.
See, in the
You know what I'm
championship
saying?
year, LeBron was averaging 27, 27, 8, and 6.
And what D Wade was at?
And then, hold on, and then 27 the next year, 8 and 7. These was MVP years, too, 27 the next year. He averaging 28 this year, 28, 8, and 9. But D Wade, see, that's 27 out of LeBron with dude, I forgot Dwayne Wayne name. Dwayne Wade name spelled so crazy. Oh my gosh. He averaging 27 and Bosh getting a little 18. Little deep. Why do they keep doing me like this? D Wayne. Wade was averaging 25 in the championship year. So that's 27 and 25 and 18. 22 the next year. Boy, D Wade was killing, boy. He was averaging 30 one year.
Hey,
Oh, 9.
Go to here, bro.
Averaging,
Disrespect at all time high.
averaging
Cool,
30.
It's cool.
I'm trying to see that LeBron never averaged 30. Yeah, he averaged 30 that same year. Oh, he averaged 31 on 05. And 30 in 2009, 2010. That was MVP year for sure.
No, that was D Rose won it.
Oh, yeah. No, 2009, 2010. I thought D Rose won it on 09. But he was averaging 28, 7, and 7. And when D Rose got it from. But D Rose was averaging 30 that year.
Crazy shit.
D Rose was averaging 30 that year, like on the Bulls with no jumper, with no 3-ball, only a mid-range jumper. Only a mid-range jumper. He was out there
Everybody, bro.
killing.
Bro, he disrespected Timothy Mozgov so.
Oh
Timothy was getting
man.
disrespected that year by everybody.
No man, what?
Ain't that the year Blake?
He wasn't even
Dog-
averaging 30.
Who?
He averaged. Whoa. He was averaging. You said he got an 09 in his
Wait,
rookie.
09.
No, that's his rookie year.
won his rookie
When he
year.
get MVP?
His rookie year.
No, he didn't get MVP his rookie year.
I'm pretty sure. It was
No, he
his rookie year.
didn't.
You got his stats right there. Just go to awards.
Yeah, he didn't get MVP his rookie year. He got rookie of the year his rookie year. KD got it in 2010.
That's
That's
the
what.
year he said, "You the real MVP," because he only got one.
Yeah, he got it in 2000.
Thought that was like.
I thought maybe
14,
LeBron,
15 or some
because
shit.
I just see he averaged in 2010. He averaged 20. Whoa, what the hell am I
That
looking
was-
at?
I don't think that was 10, bro.
He only averaged in 09. Yeah, that's rookie year. He averaged 20, 21 in 2009, 2010, but 25 in 2010, 2011. That's when I think he won the MVP.
Why don't you just look at his thing right there? You don't got it on the thing?
It don't got the.
Don't have no accolades or nothing on that shit?
Nah, I don't got like awards. I gotta look up MVP because I think D Rose got it 2011 when he was averaging at 25. I think KD got it in 2010, and then LeBron had it.
Well,
Yeah, I know ultimate
would love
vibes,
to
huh?
keep it done, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, these low riders are so fire, bro. There's a lot of Regals out there.
See, yeah, LeBron had a 08, 09, 09, 2010. D Rose snuck one from him. 2010, 2011, he was averaging 25.
Oh, okay.
Then LeBron got it 11,
So 2
12.
years in the league.
Yeah. And then KD got it in 2013, 2014.
It was 14 or 15. One of those.
Yeah. Yeah, it said James Harden the first since Kobe with consecutive 50 joints.
Bro, James Harden been on a whole nother level.
They not gonna give it to him though if he keep losing in the second round.
I don't
Like,
think
cause
he
you know
losing
they
shit,
push.
bro.
I don't think we're gonna lose either. I think we can beat. Well, I know we can beat the Spurs, but it depends on how Kawhi is acting. If Kawhi acting a straight fool out there, if he get to
I
tripping,
think you got to play LeBron rules with him.
if he get to tripping,
LeBron ain't first for go around in Cleveland rules. That's what I mean.
because this is what I think can fuck us up. They're big lightweight with Powell and LaMarcus. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? We only got Clint lightweight. We ain't got a big rebounding team.
Nah, you got what's the other African nigga name? And you got PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker and Trevor Reza will lock up LaMarcus Aldridge. Who you think?
Lightweight.
Look, bro.
He just gonna do the little turnaround jumper over him.
Yeah, but you know that back down game crazy, and he getting a little more post moves on him, so he ain't just a turnaround jumper.
That's what I'm saying though. That means he's gonna eat them niggas.
I ain't gonna say eat, cause he ain't just eating Trevor Reza, bro. He still got that lockdown, bro.
Yeah.
And PJ Tucker, bro, he's a teener. He's like a tweener, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like I said, I had a lot of, you know what I mean, we can say it, hate for Draymond Green, bro. But when I went to the Western Conference Finals, they played the Jazz. I was like, bro was out there knocking, bro.
Draymond.
He was knocking.
He was
threes,
wide
bro,
open though.
on a few. And then a couple he actually hit with defenders, like closing out.
Flashing, yeah, because once he hit like two of them, yeah, they flashing.
You know what I'm saying? But bro was out there, like he really be locking people up. Like you can see that he be locking people
He
up.
do be locking folks up.
You know
I've developed a lot more respect for Draymond Green, to be honest.
Yeah.
And really watching him now, because I was critiquing him so harshly, I had to really start watching him. I'm like, this nigga do be locking niggas up.
Yeah. He do. But I feel like PJ Tucker be on that same level. He's just lighter and a little bit shorter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, doesn't necessarily. He's not as athletic.
Yeah.
That kind of holds him too.
But with LaMarcus, you ain't really gotta be athletic, cause he ain't like he out there finna just start dunking on people.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Nah, that's why Draymond be in LaMarcus' head. That's really his problem. Draymond be in LaMarcus' head.
Yeah, I feel like he can disappear in a series.
Yeah, because nobody can do nothing with Kawhi. Period. Nobody can do nothing with Kawhi. You know what I'm saying?
That's agreed.
So it's based off. It's just LaMarcus coming through to do something. They got Tony back out there. I didn't even realize Tony Parker was still playing.
It's disrespectful.
I could have swore he retired like Tim Duncan on us like in between the
Manu's
year.
on the team, bro. I need you. So
Manu's hooping though.
I mean,
Manu been out here banging game winners, killing folks, taking folks' hearts.
As I said, as the more that ball spot grows, the more his game is starting to get a little different, bro. Like he's starting to become like.
But he's still the same Manu lightweight. Like, but
He was
yeah,
a
he's
killer back then, but
yeah.
it's more of like
But yeah, now he's like,
situation.
yeah.
Situational
He's not
killer.
gonna give you like 25, but he's gonna like take your heart lightweight
In those last 2 minutes, boy,
and
you
clutch
watch out.
buckets, clutch bucket after clutch bucket,
Yeah, bro.
clutch bucket after clutch bucket, like just in your face, and you just so mad like you can't block him because he's not gonna go off the whole game, you know.
Yeah.
He'll do you. He's not gonna go off the whole game, but he's just like, damn, in those moments where you really needed that stop, and he just gets the bucket over you to the left, and there's nothing you can do about it.
No.
There's not a thing that you can do about it. It's gonna be to the left, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
That's what makes it painful.
Yeah, it really hurts. That's what I'm saying. It do be hurting. I know it hurts folks. I know it hurts folks' whole life, whole soul.
Man, I feel like all
I
you
wish they
see
would give me
right
their
now,
damn
they get back
stats.
the prominence is a big ass Asian that's dominant.
Big ass Asian.
Yeah, to replace Yao Ming.
I don't even want no Asian over there. What the hell?
Why not?
I don't even. For what?
Because y'all got like a whole with the Yao Ming thing. Y'all got a connection with the Chinese population.
Oh man,
So it's like
we still got them.
You got the Chinese jerseys.
We
and
still
shit
got
like
them.
that. You know what I mean?
We still got them boys. Don't even worry about that. We still got them. They still riding. They still riding in Houston. Don't think they not in Houston.
No,
It's Asians in Houston.
I'm not. Because I'm like, bro, when I went
It's
home,
Asians in the
like,
H for sure.
For sure, Asians.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Asians.
And they
back home.
infiltrating like the Mexicans did. They really
Don't
are.
get it twisted. 'Cause
They really
I
are.
had a whole McDonald's right down the street from my house. Well, I ain't gonna say street, down right down Memorial
Yeah.
from the house, nigga. Full of Dominicans.
Yeah.
Full of, I'm talking about full of. From
Yeah.
the manager, like the manager,
Yeah.
straight Dominican, bruh. everybody in that whole Dominican. You sprinkles of black people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sprinkles of
yeah. What did you say the store was?
what? So,
What? I mean, the place it was. That's
it was
full of them.
McDonald's.
Uh,
McDonald's, bro. This shit some regular. Like, I don't even eat
yeah,
fast food like that, bro. But this day,
yeah.
I'm like, bro, it was late.
And that's exactly how fast food spots is looking out here, but full of Asians though.
Yeah,
But
and
no,
Mexicans.
yeah. Yeah, them fools is really infiltrating. Like how cats started really realizing that Mexicans was everywhere, like in the '70s and '80s and shit. Like, whoa, these Mexicans everywhere. That's how Asians is looking right now. That's how that's how we looking right now.
Yeah, man.
I know that's how no cats started realizing Mexicans was everywhere because they was in. You see them in movies. You start seeing them in the movies, and you know what I'm saying. Like they was, of course, they was already. I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about Mexicans. You know what I'm saying. Not like on the East Coast in New York and shit, where like they got Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, and the band had them. You know what I'm saying, and like Cubans and shit. I'm talking about Mexicans infiltrating everywhere. You know what I mean? Like them niggas just started hitting the scenes crazy. You just start seeing them pop up. You know what I'm saying? You just start seeing them pop up in old school movies and shit. Like one or two, maybe one Mexican. You know what I'm saying? One or two of them on some shit. Like damn. So I know these niggas was out here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how Asians are hitting the scene right now. To be very honest with you, like you starting to see, it's starting to be an Asian nigga in every movie. It's starting to be an Asian cat in every movie. Like, and if there's not, they're tripping. TV shows. I mean, look, and it makes sense. That's you know what I'm saying. The coach is becoming more diverse. So yeah, it should be representatives of everybody. You know what I'm saying. But that's how you know they popping up though, because now they here though. Now they like we want to see this on TV.
Yeah,
We want to see this in the movies. Where we at? Cause we here. We been here. Where we at? That's how I know they popping up the crazy way. Like, come on, man. Come on. And speaking of Asians, though, my bae Karuchi, she didn't look. He put these Asian women on the map. Asian women like Blasians have kind of
shut up,
already
Chris
been
Brown.
hitting
Put
it.
her on the map.
Yeah, he put her on
Let's
the map. Yeah, he's
let's
so sick. He's so sick. He's so sick off losing Karuchi, boy.
let's understand
He's
how.
so
Let's
sick,
understand the
boy.
power behind Chris Brown, bro. He's putting bitches on the map left and right. He started the whole thought wave. Think
Yeah.
about it. They started the whole wave of thought, bro. They started that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, I think I know where you're
yeah.
going with
The word
this.
thought
I
was
think.
created from him and that nigga because they had it on TV and they was talking about the shit.
Oh no,
Cause
I
I
didn't
was
see
watching the
that.
shit with
I
the
didn't
one
see
chick,
that.
the little female TV show, and the DJ producer nigga was on the shit and they was talking about it. Then I remember the
Yeah.
episode, and I was like, bro, I was like that shit dumb as fuck. And then that shit just caught on like wildfire, bro.
Yeah. I
Wildfire.
thought you was talking about what these hoes ain't loyal.
Bro, I feel like he did that. He
Yeah, he
started
did
that.
that too.
He started that. Then they started
Because hoes is in the
This
club
nigga-
like these hoes ain't loyal.
this
Like
nigga
yeah, these
Chris-
niggas ain't even know
Shit,
it.
Chris Brown
These
ain't
niggas
stopped,
ain't
bro.
even know it.
He been going since then and just been killing.
Oh man, yeah.
And been
And that was
killing.
after Rihanna. He came back the only way you can come back after something like that.
You gotta go on. You gotta
With
keep going.
fire music.
You gotta keep going on.
Fire music. The same way R. Kelly didn't continue to bounce back every year.
Man.
Well, fire music. The only way you can come back is by putting out heat. That's the only way that's the only way it passes. That's the only way it passes. That's why dudes is biting the dust right now. Look, all these cats that's biting the dust over these sexual harassment allegations, you know what I'm saying? Before this even hit the scene, we heard about R. Kelly locking up these young girls in his house. We heard about it. We smooth passed right over the R. Kelly story and went right to all these music casts and all these casts in Hollywood with all these sexual allegations and all these congressmen getting caught up now. We skip right over R. Kelly because you know why? Because we already know R. Kelly is coming with some flame. Now that don't mean I condone his behavior, you know what I'm saying? But look, the public is spoken. The public is spoken. They already know what we already know what to expect from R. Kelly. We shocked at you niggas out here now, cause y'all not putting out the kind of shit that R. Kelly's putting out.
Bro,
How many musicians is getting caught up for this stuff? We talking about producers, you know what I'm saying? We talking about congressmen. We talking about Hollywood executives, you know what I'm saying? Like we not hearing no like artists, you know what I mean? Folks coming out with some music. Oh no. Then tell me, you can't tell me ain't no Chris Brown types. Ain't no Chris Brown types getting a little bit overly physical with some chicks backstage. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not. They might not have to. I don't feel like they should have to. Matter of fact, Marshall Falk and the whole damn near CBS cast. Maybe not CBS. I forgot what network they on.
Yeah, Marshall Falk and everybody
But no,
else.
bro, no, real talk. Marshall Falk, Donovan McNabb, like full cast on the whole cast
McNabbin, what he do?
on the whole cast. Other sport. I don't even know if it's
Hold on, tell me what they do
CBS.
first.
But no, they're the sportscasters.
Yeah, I got that.
You know what I'm
What
saying?
happened?
But
What happened?
bro, they getting caught up. But some girl put. I'm finna look up the story right now. Some girl came out like and had full accounts and accusations of Marshall Falk and a number of other sportscasters, just on some sexual harassment stuff. Look, Marshall Falk, 2 others suspended by NFL Network over sexual allegations. Donovan McNabb suspended over sexual allegations.
They got that I word, ain't no paycheck. They got that indefinitely behind that shit?
Man, nah, I don't say indefinitely. Pending an investigation, but this is from like 2 weeks ago almost. You know what I'm saying?
Dang,
He just got caught up. Donovan McNabb just got caught up. You know what I'm saying? Ike Taylor, Donovan McNabb, and Marshall Falk.
Ike Taylor ball ass too.
All of them. All of them caught up on some sexual allegations. You know what I'm saying? But look, this is the point though. We ain't hearing about no musicians getting caught up or no artists, you know what I'm saying, who's putting out some music getting caught up for the same kind of stuff. Cause you can't tell me they might not have did a little bit of extra. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't if I was in their position. Cause I'm like, if you're not trying to get with it, you might as well leave. You know what I'm saying? But like, at some point, I'm assuming that they get to a point to where they're expecting that any girl that's around is trying to get with it. So it might be coming as a surprise. You know what I'm saying? To some of these cats, like I gotta imagine that they're not just now starting to try this stuff. You know what I mean? Like this has had to be working for them for some time. Like especially a Marshall Falk type. You know what I mean? But Marshall Falk been forgot that it's been 20 years since he didn't last touch the football on some green though. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't got the same juice. He ain't got the same kind of juice. He talking to girls that he was talking to 20 years ago, but he 20 years older though now. You know what I'm saying? So he like, what you mean? I'm Marshall Falk. Like Marshall Falk, we don't even know you. They don't even know you, Marshall. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Ezekiel, you know what I'm saying? Like the guy, you're not the guy who wears half of his shirt, right? You know, the guy with half your stomach out, right? Yeah, no, come on. No, I'm pretty like, aren't you supposed to have dreads?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
not
Like,
sure.
nah, Marshall, we don't know you. And same goes for you, Donovan. We for sure don't know you. 'Cause you ain't got no rings. Marshall at least got a ring.
Like, I know he coming out like, oh, you used to play for the Philadelphia Eagles. Like, no, you didn't.
I was about to say, no, he's a redhead. You know? No, we know him. He's a redhead. And he's taller, I think. You know what I'm saying? But no, these fools is out here wilding. And matter of fact, it's really the same thing for all of them. They using the same game that they was using 20 years ago on the girls when they was their age, and they was getting with it. But now it's 20 years later, and they're like, nah, now you look like my dad. You know what I'm saying? So that's creepy. You know what I'm saying? And now it's 2017, so I'm going to go tell somebody, like, hold on, this old dad-looking nigga is over here pulling his dick out in front of me and just jacking this shit off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not flying no more. That's not flying no more. It's really not. They need to learn and go and evolve with the times. You know what I'm saying? We got apps now, you know? We send dick pics. You know what I'm saying? You don't just pull the dick out in front of him in public and shit. Nigga, we sending dick pics out here now. Come on, what's wrong with you? I know you got smartphones. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they out here biting the dust. Left and right.
I couldn't do it, bro. I personally couldn't do it.
Not,
I'm big as shit, bro. Like people get me misconstrued all the time. Like I get in situations just by like people thinking I'm gonna do something. Don't even be doing that. Like
yeah.
you don't even want to hear me talk because you already afraid of my size. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then especially if I'm mad, I'm looking like what a new age Debo. Mad in the face, like
Man, look.
Eyes are 2020.
Yeah.
Cocked over here. Pistol cocked over here. Shout out Tiny though, but
Yeah.
got nothing for it, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, Tiny, that boy, man, he was out here getting money at one point. I gotta imagine he's straight still.
Yeah, Man, wrestling money, all that stuff. Yeah, you good.
But yeah, boy, these fools is trying white girls too. That's what be wild to me. They be trying white women.
Man, look, ain't nobody learning. Nobody,
They
none of them
trying. They be
wise.
trying white women, boy.
None of them wise.
Matter of fact, honestly, they probably not even gonna try a sister like that because she liable not to tell nobody, but just press him so damn hard and just press him out the box so crazy that it just never happens again. You know what I'm saying? She not even letting the comments fly. You know what I'm saying? She like, hey, hold on, sir. First off, I got a man, and I don't think he appreciates you talking to me like that. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga probably just as big as you if she working in that kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? They out here pressing white women, and white women is letting it slide, but they ain't standing for that shit no more. No more. It's a wrap for you. It's a wrap for you fellas. These white women is not standing for that shit no more.
Bro, I can't do it. Like,
Look, they know the direct route to the HR office. They figure it out as soon as they get in there. Cause you can't say nothing to women no more. You can't say nothing to women no more. To be very honest, and it's like, look, I'm trying to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to feel for y'all, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to, I'm trying to watch my tongue essentially, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to watch my tongue out here, but it's like, sheesh. I'm sorry if that's the first thing that comes to my mind. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what I go with, you know what I mean? Like that's it's not like you said what?
I low key feel like you justifying right now.
What?
I just feel like you justifying.
Look, it ain't like I'm specifically mulling over and writing over dirty things to say to women when I see them out in the streets, you know what I mean? Like as soon as I see them, whatever comes to my mind is mostly what I'm saying. Like, and I might try to pretty up a little bit, but it's like it's gonna come out the same way. Like
That whole process you have by prettying it up, these other motherfuckers ain't having. That's the problem.
yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get with it. I'm trying to get with it.
Pool for the rest of us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially like myself. You got these football niggas fucking up. Like, we the same size, bro. I
Yeah.
ain't make it.
Yeah.
So I'm out here regular, just trying my hardest to throw my fishing line in that goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You shitting in the water, man.
Man.
What you doing?
Yeah, they is making it hard out here.
Man.
They is making it hard out here. It's like, man, if we can't slide into a DM, we can't say nothing on the street. It's like, what do y'all want us to do? What do y'all want?
I mean, even still, like, I don't know, bro. It's just me personally. I'm weird because it's like I hate the club, but we be at the club. Like, I hate that joint all my life and soul, bro.
I like to go to just check it out, just look. You know what I mean? I don't even got to step to nothing all the time. Unless something just catch me like that.
Like when we go other places, I
Yeah.
hate the club, bro. Like, it's the same experience no matter what
it
we go
is.
for.
It is.
You know what I mean? At least you can, like, go through the crowd. Like, me, I'm going through the crowd. I'm like, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you got the tough guys. Like, boy, 4'8", you want to be tough. Like, come on, bro. I throw you across the bar. Like, I'm not that confrontational, but look, you pint size. Put you in my pocket. Come on, move. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get your ass out the way. Shit, that shit be blowing me, bro, and they be too many
But see, I got folks trying to try me.
Many, but they just like they be like they're just trying to be deep, be like, oh, we be tough together. Like, you look like a tough band of fucking dumbasses right now. You think I came out here by myself? First, I throw two of you, it's a wrap. After see two bodies, they gonna be like, who the fuck? Then they gonna see me mad. Then you gonna next thing you know, you see dreads flying. See, you know what I'm saying? Bare skins and goddamn Sabado kicks.
Man. Man, Cristiano gonna walk up and just headbutt the closest cat. The closest dude, like. and then headbutt him. And then headbutt, he gone.
Bro, he gone. Start street kicking niggas real
man,
quick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and you know I'm stomping. I'm stomping.
Bro,
I'm sorry.
Done.
I'm sorry. I'm like, just let me find one.
I don't even feel like your stomps would be effective with these fair light ass shoes you be wearing.
I don't know. These is headshots though. I'm fucking shit up.
Right.
I'm coming across whole chins like Nigga, I ain't even fuck a rip shot.
Yeah.
I'm coming across whole chins on your shit. Like, nigga, you leaving the club after this. It's a wrap for you. There's no way for you to continue out for this night.
Man. Yeah, bro.
Man.
I'm telling you, dog.
But no, I feel you on that.
It just that's all the thing, like, bro. It just I'm with it though. Like I'm definitely with the whole club situation though. Like hanging out with the fellas and you know what I mean, doing what we doing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I can't deal with that. Like I know everybody got to go through the same shit, like regular nigga height, but it's like it's something different. Y'all gotta go through it too, but it's like.
But see, man, I'm shorter though, man. So I'm like, I got the cats who's about barely 5'10", 6 feet, thinking like, feeling like they out here really big. And I'm just like, man, like, bro, like, first off, you're not big to me, man. Like, even though I'm short, you're not big to me. Like, you're not big to me, man. I hoop. So I'm like, I run. I'm used to running around and bumping next to big niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I'm like, look, it's the club. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to non-confrontational. You know what I'm saying? It's all about positivity out here. You know what I mean? But you wanna force the friction. You know what I'm saying? By making me force myself through you. You know what I mean? I give you a tap like, buddy, can I peace? You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna make me force myself through you, and y'all gonna bump into whoever y'all standing next to, and y'all gonna all be feeling that type of way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, but you could have just moved. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm gonna get through you. I'm not gonna just stand here. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna get through you. One of y'all. Somebody's gonna feel something. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some shoulders on shoulders. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I don't be with the whole club scene either. You know what I mean? And I'm not like, I'll be finding me a little piece to stand. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like the little table joint. So you got somewhere I can post up. Cause I just want somewhere I can post up. Yeah, that's a nice chair. Man, yeah, a little table, man. You can sit down. I'll be in there sitting. I'll be in that whole sitting like.
With me though, like I'm a little tall, chubby, fat nigga, but it's like.
Hard.
Handsome. That's the only problem with like that's how I'm killing everybody else, bro. I'm handsome as fuck, dog. I know I sound conceited, but I'm not this conceited, bro. I know I'm handsome. Like that's the shit. Like thank you, God. I know I'm handsome. Bro.
You gotta believe in yourself.
Like, look, man. If you don't do that, I don't understand how you ever succeed in life.
Yeah, I don't know how you out here.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how you moving around out here.
Like that, but I don't go up to be like, hey, I'm handsome. How you doing? Like,
yeah.
Nah, I'm not on that level of be trying to talk like I'm a pretty boy.
Yeah.
I just know I'm good looking. Like I'm sorry. Had to get that PSA right quick, but anyway.
No, man, we got sidetracked.
Say what?
I said we got sidetracked. I know we was talking about cats out here getting away with murder, trying these white women.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Cause you see what happened to me when I tried that white woman. We don't even gotta get into it.
You brought it up. I ain't gonna say we can't get into it. No, we definitely get into it.
No, we
Your ass look for confirmation. Nigga, this man, I don't know how.
You gotta give a little background to it. You gotta, if you're gonna go into it.
Alright, so we came to a club out here in California, in Los Gatos Bar and Grill, you know what I'm saying? At Los Gatos Bar and Grill. This man here, me and this man, we try to go and talk to two. So, as we're going to talk to two, you know what I mean? Nice little two or whatever. Try to say what's good. What are you doing? Anyway. Oh, man. As we proceed to talk to them, we started noticing, like, their vibes was a little different. They wasn't even on the same level type situation where we were trying to be on.
They was fronting.
Yeah.
They was acting. That's what they was doing. They was in the spot. They was in the spot and they was acting.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? But I was like, as soon as I noticed that, I walked off. I was like, I'm not drunk enough for this shit.
And I was in there. Bent.
I'm getting the fuck around these two.
Man, we was drinking before we went up in there.
Bro, he picked us up. I stayed on the south side. South side Los Gatos ain't nowhere in between. You know what I'm saying? Y'all picked me up from the house and we just slid straight there. So I only had 2 shots. We had the bottle in the car, but it's like, by time, it was like 2 rotations and that was it. You know what I'm saying?
I thought we was in there killing them. I thought we was hitting that bottle.
Bro, I was, like I said, 2 shots and that was it, bro. Because I hit it, but it was like my shots, though. Like, I consider doubles regular shots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you give me a regular shot, joint like down there. Like,
yeah, oh my gosh.
That's a goddamn
the bars be acting too.
Yeah, like the bar for sure be the one that's acting the most.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But whatever. So.
Okay, so
they was
acting.
So I was like, man, fuck this, I'm walking off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna fuck with this shit. This man, Jay, This man Jay gonna be like, what you say? He said, you two hoes whack anyway. that girl,
No,
that
cause
girl.
look. You see, you don't make it sound like I'm hot. I was hot that day. Was on shoot. I'm trying to fill cats up with hoes. And that one thing, my man's was trying to get on. My man was just trying to get on.
Okay.
And I thought the girl was feeling them. I thought she was giving them some flavor.
Yeah.
But her friend was acting really. Her friend was like, nah, trying to wave my man off. And I was in there feeling myself. I ain't gonna lie. I had some more shots than him. I was in there feeling myself, and I just told him, I was like, man, first off, both y'all was whack. Like, none of my partners is checking for y'all. I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I felt the need to tell them about themselves. But like I said, I was feeling myself. So I was like, I'm feeling myself. You need to know about yourself. Both y'all is whack. Ain't none of my partners feeling y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might as well get up out of here. Da. I don't remember the full extent of what I said. You know what I'm saying? But the next thing I know, though, I just felt some little tension. You know what I mean? Like, hey, just felt some tension just at the top of my face, you know what I'm saying? Like the corner, I felt like, like a cartoon where it would be like red or something, just like, I felt like it was red, like, and I was just like, what the hell? Like, hold on. Because I know I'm looking at both of them, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hold on, did someone just come from the side or something? Because I'm like, if a dude just came and did something from the side, where he's at? Because I'm finna go down his throat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hold on. What just happened? Like, did she just hit me? Did she just hit me? Or like someone just like I felt some tension right up at the top, like it couldn't have been no punch, like 'cause it was soft, but like I felt some tension, up here, like what just happened to me? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, bro.
Look, and like I said, I don't know why I felt the need to go at those girls like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
And I truthfully felt bad about it because I must have went at their neck crazy for her to feel the need to slap me.
She came from the hip so quick, bro. Yo, when I left, I went across the road with RJ and homie, right? Bro, we looking at you. Right? Oh my gosh, bro, the girl hit you so hard. When you confirm, like, you look like, hold on, did she just slap me? I was already in like full stride, like full walking.
Oh my goodness,
Oprah
man!
Speed walk stride. Like I gotta get over there real quick for security to get here.
Oh
you know
my
what I'm saying? Let me
goodness!
grab this dude, man.
Oh my goodness!
Bro, that girl hit you so quick, bro. Oh
like
my.
the quickest pistol in the West,
Like, bro,
boy.
Don't mess with her.
Boy, the quickest pistol in Los Gatos, boy.
In her house, boy. Don't go up in there. Do not go in her crib.
The quickest pistol in Los Gatos, boy. And look, I gotta give it to her just off of that alone. I gotta commend her just off of that alone.
Talk about you gotta give it. She took that shit. Boy, you told her. I told her I'm gonna give it to her. No, she took that shit. She took that whole weight.
Man, she took it with the quickness. So that's why I'm like, but look, I learned my lesson. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that if someone else can't get it, but look, it's about positivity out here. That's what I'm trying to say. It's about positivity. We don't need to be going at nobody's necks. You know what I'm saying? Over no shenanigans, over no foolishness in the club. You know what I mean? I'm about just kicking back, peeping the scene. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I know I was feeling myself, because that's out of my character. That's out of my character. That was the first time I was slapped in my adult life. Second time in life.
That was hilarious for me.
I know. I wish I could see someone else. I wish I could see it happen to somebody else, low key. But I'm just like, man.
I want to see it again.
Yeah, I know that's the type of stuff where it's like, man, you know how life be feeling like a movie. That's the type of stuff you wish you could go back and look at. And like, I wish I could go back and relive so many different moments, like just seeing it from the outside in. A rush hour moment.
Which one of you niggas hit me?
They kicked him. I thought they kicked him in the face though.
And that girl came as quick as that leg did.
She came from behind too. Like, she must have.
No.
She was the front one.
Bro, she had the friend on the side of her. They were like right beside her. You face to face. The girl hit you face to face. You look up straight at her shit. She hit you. But that
I was
pale
like
ass
looking
hand,
down, talking to him like,
slap your ass, boy, look, slap your ass so goddamn quick. Sa, sa, sa. Boy, you a fake, boy, you were like this. That girl hit you in your goddamn shit, boy.
I kept it moving too,
Kept
probably.
it straight pushing. She said, alright, yeah, fuck you, yeah, fuck this, bitch. Gave you
Oh
what I
man.
need to give you, nigga, and I'm gone. You know what? Like a skunk hit you with that spray and move. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, boy, she did me in. She did me in. I can't never let that happen again.
Oh my goodness.
I
She
can't
got a
never.
bob and weave. That's what she
Oh man, what did you hear when I told Tay that?
No.
Oh man, look, that's another story. That's another story.
And we was talking about hoop. Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
no.
hey, we just slide this shit to music. Man, what you been feeling lately, dog? Music wise.
Man, I just had to jump on that. I just realized that new Travis Scott joint was out. That new Travis Scott and Huncho.
Oh yeah, the drunk girl didn't tell you? About
She did
15
tell me.
times?
She did say it, but I thought
Damn.
But she said quality control at the same time. So I was like, that's not. I was like, that's not even them. I was like, that's one of them, but nah. So I just hopped on that. Just had to mess with that El Gato. That El Gato, Big Cat, Big Gucci. That new Big Gucci joint. And that Boo Pac. I've been banging that Boo Pac still. And that Jeezy.
That pressure.
Yeah, and my man Shy Glizzy. I'm glad he went back to his original name, Shy Glizzy from DC. Got a new little project out. I've been getting with
Okay.
that new NERD project.
Okay.
Yeah. You said what?
I just said lemon randomly.
Man, what about you though?
Nah, I've been feeling that. No, what I've been listening, bro, I don't even know if it came out this year. I'm gonna check. But no, I've been listening to my nigga Bird. I gotta go check that for the street, strictly for the streets. He put that on his website only. He ain't put on no outlet, no music outlets. He just put it straight
I've
on
been
his
having.
website.
I was about to say that last project I heard from Berg was like 2016. I wish I could hear some new stuff. That one didn't really do it for me like that.
Like I said, that I never
Like that
lied. You
Damage
should
Done
heard that.
too.
You should listen to that. That I never lied was hard. And then that strictly for the streets. I bet that shit fire. That strictly for the streets. I'm telling you, I gotta go check that tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that shit was hard. I'm gonna listen to that Bird. You know what I'm saying? I heard the Double or Nothing. It was cool for me. You know what I'm saying? But I've been listening to shit from, you know what I mean? I've been definitely vibing to, you know what I mean? A whole bunch of, I'm sorry, I almost disrespected myself and others. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That Friday on Elm Street, bro.
Oh yeah. That was almost disrespectful. That was almost disrespectful.
Oh my goodness.
You said that I never lied.
That I never lied, yeah.
That's his newest one.
That was the one he put out, or the last one he put out before the Strictly for the Streets. He just put the Strictly for the Streets out yesterday.
Oh, okay. I'm
On
finna.
his website though, it's like you just gotta stream it and fucking download it, however like that.
Yeah. I'm finna. Might as well bump that hoe.
I don't even know if it's on her already, but I'm gonna check it out.
Now I look it up on the laptop.
It's all good. I can check it right now. On this damn YouTuber. You know, shout out to YouTube too. Yeah.
YouTube's amazing.
But no, I've been listening to that right there, and I've been bumping like older albums. You know what I'm saying? I heard the new Miguel. I listened to it today again. I'm like, Miguel was, boy, he was on some.
Older Miguel.
Nah, I've been listening to the newest Miguel that just came out.
Yeah, that was hot.
You know what I'm saying?
That's hot.
He was on some Prince like low key. You know what I'm saying?
Miguel is very Prince-esque.
You know what I mean?
For sure. Someone just told me you got to put Miguel is on the playlist guaranteed. Like if you ain't got Miguel on the playlist, what are you doing?
Very true. Very
Look at him on that album cover of that Warren Legion.
Hey,
The only way he could be more Prince is if he would just unbutton his shirt more and have more chest hair. That's the only way to get more Prince than that. You got the loafers with the fur. That man looking extra bumpable.
Hey, that boy do. I'm
He look
looking at
crazy. He look crazy, bumpable. Like he at the crib, big chilling, like with a
hey,
little after party. You know what I'm
for
saying? Everybody
real,
over there.
for
You know what I'm
real.
saying? Smoking, they chilling. Got music playing. You know what I mean? He walking around the house, cooling,
Hey, for real.
cooling. Like, is y'all good? He making sure everybody else good. He's so comfortable. He making sure everybody else good. Too cozy. Too cozy.
Well, yeah, no, I checked that out, but bro, for whatever reason, I've been late, and I know people gonna tell me I've been late. I don't care if I've been late, bro. That Sir album that came out in 2015. That Seven Sundays, bro. That
I
shit
just seen that
hard,
when you pointed that out when I looked at it. I was like, 2015. What the hell?
bro. I looked at it, I was like, damn, I'm behind on my R&B tip.
I got
You know what
that
I'm
song,
saying?
but I got his new.
Soul,
I got the newest EP
whatever
too
y'all
though that I
call it.
heard too.
Okay, I gotta
That's the
check that
newest
out.
one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta
I
check
hopped on
that
that
out.
one too.
But nah, young bumping it strictly for the streets. Foe, that boy Bird. They got that big boy on the cover.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, Sam Sneak on that hoe. And I'm Scheme. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
appreciate you for putting me on, Berg too.
yeah, bro. People need to know about the boy, man. Florida need more artists. People don't even think like that.
How long ago did that story come out about Tory Lanez?
He
Tory
just
Lanez
put that
business
on his
on.
social media,
Yeah. You
but
just showed me that. The
the whole
song was
thing.
from that older album though, from
Yeah, it was
Tory.
that song came out a minute ago. I feel like he probably
Yeah,
I feel
that's a
like people on social media just caught it because it's like the only way you would catch that is you listen to Bird more than Tory Lanez, and then it's like you start listening to Tory Lanez, and it's like you like hold on, you listen to it again like I'm pretty sure that's a Bird verse. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, man. Toy crazy out here, boy. He wild. He a wild boy out here for that one.
yeah,
He told us straight up he taking folk style. He told us straight up. He was like, yeah, I'm doing what y'all doing. Because it's hot. He's like, yeah, take your style, take your style, take your style. Put it all in one. And that's me.
yeah.
And
Craziness,
that's
bro.
me.
That's crazy, man.
He wild. He wild.
That's some crazy mess right there, bro.
But look, everybody gotta go, everybody gotta walk their own path.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't do it myself.
No, I couldn't. I mean, I just grew up listening to more people that was just original. Trying to do more style. Like my favorite group are Outkast. Favorite like art, like I call them. I personally say they're a single entity based on how they was like putting out the music and they counteracted on each other.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? All like even the last album, like some of the songs, they had both of them on there. But it's like you know what I mean. Even though they were separate projects on one album, you know what I'm saying? Essentially, but I'm
Yeah.
counting them as like one entity, bro. Like I don't just say, oh, Big Boy Andre. Like bro, count them as one.
No, yeah, no. Yeah, Outcast is Outcast, you know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm
But then
saying?
and that's separate from what Andre 3000 is and what Big Boy is.
Yeah,
Outcast is Outcast though, yeah. That's for
yeah.
sure. That's for sure.
So
Oh, I think that was Big Boy.
yeah,
I think that remember I was talking about some tour dates that I was looking at that's gonna be up here like on the 12th and 13th I think of January. That Big Boy tour off that new album.
Boomerverse. I'm trying to go see
I'm
that,
gonna be in
bro.
Santa Cruz and gonna be in the city.
At the Catalyst. I'm trying to go to
Mm-hmm.
Catalyst. Bump the
Already.
city one,
You
bro.
already know. You already know.
I ain't trying to pay for parking lot. They had them fiends
No.
running the joint like
No.
that. No,
No.
nigga, just pull up.
Right on the street.
You know what I'm saying? Just pull up
Right on
right
the
quick.
street.
Just like we did when we went to Crit.
Exactly. Yeah, that was lovely.
You know what I'm saying?
That was lovely. Man, trying to get some
Boy,
pizza.
I thought we was gonna be late. Boy, I was hitting a major Jeff Gordon down
Yeah,
at
yeah.
17, boy.
Yeah, we pulled up in great time.
Boy. Early, really.
Yeah, mad
Early
early.
as shit.
Mad early.
I was
Mad
like,
early.
Jeff Gordon, boy, you had to go to the spot. Then I had to slot, boy.
Yeah, I
Tell
went
you.
I went to pick up some supplies, you know what I'm saying? I think someone was getting off work or something.
Yeah, I was getting off work.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Getting off work. I had to get off at 6.
Yep.
Concert said it started at like 7:38 or something. I'm like, bro, in this traffic, it's gonna be wicked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
especially we had to go to the spot too. Man, slid right to the spot though.
Right,
Quick,
look.
quick though. Like it was just, it felt like it was God given that day, bro. It was meant for
Yeah.
us to be there and have that experience, bro.
You ran into your boy that you knew.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Dean, my
That's what I
boy
be
Dean.
talking about, man. Like you don't just don't run into folks
Yeah,
like on some random stuff.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that I don't. That's not no
Came up
coincidences.
on found new artists in that joint.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
2-9.
2-9, found them
Yep.
for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All of them. Man,
Yeah. I'm over here looking at concerts now because I want to go to another concert.
for real, bro. Man, Meth and Redman and a bunch of other acts. I forgot to see who was on the bill with them. But they was like the main event.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Snoop finna be out
They
here.
were just out
Snoop finna be in the city on the
there. Doing
29th.
that 187 tape just dropped.
Yeah. Bryson Taylor finna be in the town.
I'm good on that one. I ain't got no female to take to that show.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you.
Everybody jumped on his bank account.
Well. Oh yeah.
Everybody jumped.
This beat is hard.
Wayne jumped on it. You heard that Wayne jumped on it? I ain't Wayne jumped on it either. But I saw it on my key. I mean, whatever.
The beat is hard.
That beat fire, boy. That nigga 21, he hard, bro.
Who?
21 Savage, bro.
He is hard. I don't care. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah,
I don't care what nobody says. He nice.
Yeah.
He nice. I think he's like Somalian or something too.
I can see that.
I think he's like Somalian or something like.
I can see that. I can see all
Something. Yeah, for real, for real. No, not even regular. Not even regular. You know, African American. In Atlanta though.
You know what's
Big
weird,
boy.
though?
Yep. San Francisco, January 12th.
It's not in the Callus?
No, but yeah, it doesn't. But I don't know why they don't have the catalyst one on here. But he's for sure gonna be at the catalyst though. I saw it on the thing he put out. But right here, I'm just looking at Bay Area concerts.
Okay. Yeah, boy. I need a
Ooh, Division coming to San Francisco. 24th of January.
That's too close.
It's a big boy.
Nah, that's too close to February 14th.
What's that? Oh. Like I said, what's that?
Man, Heartless, boy, God, leave, boy, that boy Heartless. Shit, I thought all Heartless saying that, but damn, this nigga don't even acknowledge the day.
I said, what's that like? I ain't think. What that mean? What happens that day?
Yo, this man said, what's that? Yo, that was funny.
Oh man.
But
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. You a
way too
fool.
close. That's gonna be too quick of a. You know what I mean?
I understand. They hard though.
It ain't hard, but it's more of a.
Oh, Lil Uzi coming out to the city too.
Oh yeah, you dolo.
31st.
You dolo. Anyway, nothing wrong, bro. I don't got nothing against him. It's just not my type of vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, but go continue though. You said we met in the dorm.
Yeah, we met in the dorm, and they ain't really like, you know what I mean? I ain't really like talk to him, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
At all. It was just a big session.
It was just real quick, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just chilling, whatever. You know what I mean? Californicating in college, you know.
Yup.
Real
Real
really
regular.
talk to everybody in the room.
There was a room full of heads.
Yeah, you gonna talk to everybody.
And I think I had a little thing in there with me at the time.
Probably, most likely. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I remember in C. John's room. I remember that was a funny day. Because when I met my man again, Kodak coming to the city though, February 11th.
I go see the youngster.
Nah, when I met my man off of that, when I met him on the second occasion and we got to really talking and rapping, I didn't even remember or realize that I met him on the whole first time. But it's so crazy though, because both times that I ran into him, it was essentially on the same height. First time he came through the room, and I don't know what kind of day this was, but essentially it was about 10 heads at least in the room. Everybody had a blunt.
Yeah.
Everybody had a blunt in their hand. You know what I'm saying? And boom, we in there cool. And of course you can't talk to everybody in that room. It's so many different conversations going on in that room at that time. It's like, you know, you'd be surprised at anybody you talk to unless you talk to them directly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Boom, so we going. That's a good little day. That was a good day. You know what I'm saying? Real smooth. Then we run into each other later on. And I'll let my man continue the story from here, but I'll run into him later on at our partner Dante crib. The really humble beginnings.
Where we at right now?
Where we at right now recording. Where we gonna be recording for a little bit till
Yeah,
everything
man.
continues as far as we developing everything.
And you will see. You will
Yeah,
see.
you will see.
You will see this shit. And you'll understand my intensity right now.
Yeah. We'll get into that too.
Hey, look, so man, I slid through Dante place, you know what I mean? 'Cause Dante partner, you know what I mean, about 10 years now at this point. You know what I mean? Met him in college. He was playing on a different team. He was playing at Gavilan College. I was going to San Jose City College. Uh, Ended up going to a Halloween party through one of my teammates, through one of his best friends. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, college shit. But anyway,
No.
so yeah, end up on the balcony with this fool Dante, sitting there drinking Hennessy with Dante and Mike, smoking a black and mild. Shouldn't have been smoking. Please don't smoke, cause that was horrible. I was going through a horrible time in my life.
That was at the end of the night too,
Oh my goodness.
End of the night, That last black at the end of the night,
Bro.
man. Faded.
Faded.
You want
Still
something?
drinking though.
Yeah.
You still want to drink, but it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But we still drinking. Man, I was going through a nasty part of my life. Anyway, yeah. So we was met him through there. So I came back. Fast forward, came through Dante place like, hey bro, Dante can draw real good. Why not design the shirts of the team I'm coaching? Because I was working at a middle school, at after school program, and we had a football squad. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Coach the kid. I mean, Dante draw the kids shirts. You know what I'm saying? Bomb. That's easy. Easy design. Easy everything. Just got to get the shirts made. That was easy. You know what I'm saying? Got Dante to draw the shirts, and I end up meeting this cat again in here. So I slid through. As I should, Californicating. Dante don't even smoke like that, so I'm like, shit, you smoke, bro? He's like, hell yeah. Then we end up talking, then I end up remembering that I met this guy in the dorms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Another day of big smoking.
You know what I mean?
All the time. Yeah, that's
Please,
that's how
don't
folks
worry.
was living.
I did not at that time smoke around the kids. It was a distressor when I was leave work. Let me put that out there. It was a distressor when I leave work. I played sports, so I had aches and pains and groans and all of that stuff, guys. So let's be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Hey, look, man, live your best life.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather do that than sit here and take them bad medicines, you know what I'm saying, that mess up your body and give you all
the chemicals. Yeah.
I'm good on all them pills, bro, so I'd rather give what's from the earth.
Yeah.
It's here for me and you.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't good. Don't tell mama.
Oh man.
When so end up meeting him. We end up doing the thing. That was honestly, bro. That was probably the best year. That was the best year for me because it was like I had that whole connection, the whole experience coaching. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a cool year.
Of the kids, you know what I'm saying? Understanding like how to tap in and learn.
Yeah.
And that just honestly helped me become a better teammate because I'm playing the semi-pro stuff out here.
Yep.
And it helps me become a better teammate and leader on the teams I'm on, bro. Like that just helped. Because it's like I learn better and then I'll be able to show it better to teammates.
Yeah.
That was always my thing. Like I could never teach someone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying because it's like you kind of try to. Everyone don't learn the same, so it's like you teach them how you learned almost, or teach them how you understand it. But it's like
they ain't gonna get it.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
Not all the time. It's like you gotta figure out because it's you gotta be able to be like, talking to people. You know what I'm saying? You gain an understanding of people, so you can be able to figure out how they learn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then you can go through it that way. But yeah, that's how me and my man met, and it's like that's why I continue to say and emphasize there's no coincidences out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me it's just wild. It's wild without running. We meet in the dorms on some completely separate. You know what I'm saying? Like a year or so earlier. You know what I mean? Like don't even really remember each other. But after just thinking back on it and just kind of reminiscing about that moment, because I was just wild night. I remember, like, man, yeah, I definitely do remember this cat. Now we come back. and get to running, and now it's 3 4 years down the line, and this is my brother. You know what I'm saying? And running crazy, joining together in ventures, projects. Just on continuing trying to better ourselves in life and continue trying to progress. You know what I mean? To me, it ain't no coincidence that we didn't talk. We might not even talked on the first time that we ran across each other. Cause it didn't even need to. Cause we was gonna be moving like this, running like this. Like we didn't even have to. Cause it wasn't like that was gonna be the last time I came across him.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
mean, like even like in everything, bro. You gotta have a vibe. Like even when you be with a female or whatever, you gotta have that vibe. Like speaking on what the cats doing all that nasty stuff. They ain't catching the vibe, bro. Like they not understanding, bro. It's a vibe to this shit. Like you gotta feel that vibe, and you gotta feel that vibe that you gon' you know what I'm saying, get you some.
Vibrations, frequencies. You know
You
what I'm
know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Energy.
It's
That's
all
what
of that.
governs the
You know what I'm
universe.
saying? So
Yeah.
it's like they ain't catching that. So it's like even in that moment where we ain't say nothing to each other,
Yeah.
we vibing. We was in a whole room where
We was
everybody was vibing. You know what
vibing.
I'm
We was
saying? So
vibing. And they have to force nothing.
you know what I'm saying? So
It was in there
like
vibing.
came that time vibing. Like most of our situations is vibe. Got some music, some
Yeah.
situation
It's
going
all
on.
vibes. Yeah, for
You know what I'm
sure. And that's
saying?
for
So
sure how we getting down.
you know what I
Got
mean?
to set the mood all the time.
I'm telling you, like as we go along, you gonna see these vibes are very strong.
Yeah, yeah. I hope y'all vibe with us.
You know what
I hope
I'm
y'all vibe with us for sure. That's the ultimate goal. You know what I'm saying? We just got to a point to where, what I'm saying, we seen how things were progressing, seeing how the culture was going. You know what I'm saying? And we just like, man, look, I feel like we got some vibes that folks can vibe with. You know what I mean? I feel like
saying?
we felt like we got something that we could put out something that folks will vibe with and cool with and relate to. You know what I'm saying? And we just wanted to share it. And that's how we got here. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got to this,
It's
doing
special
this.
how everybody like right now, bro. Everybody wanna listen. Like all the vibe, like people want to hear other people's perspective nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So it's like certain things become more prominent. Like that's why all these more artists coming off SoundCloud. 'Cause people just want to hear.
Yeah, yeah.
They just want to
People
hear
love.
everything.
It's so crazy that people seem standoffish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
People seem like they don't really want to get to know anybody. But first off, people love learning about other people.
yeah.
That's why reality TV is so hot. You know what I'm saying? People love people personal interest stories. We love learning about some random person from Wichita, Kansas, who is doing something like, dang, I could really vibe with that person. Like just off this what they've been doing. You see a little documentary or something or whatever, and you get to know that person. It's like I like it. Like I just kind of fuck with that kind of person, who they are, who that kind of person is, from some random ass place. So people like learning about other people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why podcasts are hot. That's why talk radio has been hot for decades. You know what I'm saying? We enjoy that personal connection that we feel like we get with people, entertainers. You know what I'm saying? We love entertainers showing us parts of their life. You know what I mean? Because they're over here, and them showing us the parts of their lives makes us feel more connected to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people seem so standoffish, but it's like son. When you meet people out in clubs and out in places, and you meet a new person that you rock with, that's one of the best things ever. That's like one of the best, makes the nights the best. Like you go somewhere new and you run into a new cool person, and y'all might get into some whole other shenanigans off something. You know what I'm saying? Just off of y'all vibing so tough, and it's like y'all into the same things. You know what I mean? That's what's like. It's about who you know, connections, all that.
yeah.
Like it's just wild how that conundrum is. People seeming standoffish, seeming not like they don't want to get to know people, but it's really ultimately about getting to know people and becoming more connected with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because you'd be surprised about how much you had in common with a person. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised about how similar your life paths have been. You know what I'm saying? Make a mess around and make a lifetime friend off some random night.
Real life.
You know what I mean? It's just wild. It's wild how that goes.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's all about positivity and vibes, you know what I'm saying? Good vibes. And, that's what everybody's on now. And I feel like everybody's on that because I think people are getting more hip. Understanding that it's really about good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are getting more hip to the universe and realizing that that's how we're really governed, about the energy that you put out. We're all made up of energy, essentially, atoms and all that good stuff, everything. I mean, that's how everything's connected. So if you putting out good energy, you know what I'm saying? That's what you want back, and that's why I think people are getting so hip to the vibes movement right now. It's all about good vibes. You know, everything's a vibe now. Like, nah, bad vibes. You know what I'm saying? Negative vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, don't want none of that around me. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But I'm glad. I'm like, it's not even like it's bandwagoning. I don't even feel like people are bandwagoning and biting to be on like vibes, you know, good vibes, because that's what it should be. As long as you saying and you realizing that's what the kind of energy you want, we're gonna continue to perpetuate that and facilitate that around the rest of the universe. You know what I mean? So things are gonna gradually and continue. There's still gonna be people with negative energy, but we're gonna eventually start to wash them out. We're gonna eventually start to foil them out. You know what I'm saying? Where it's gonna be all good prosperity and good energy and good vibes throughout everyone. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to feel connected because everyone is going to be on the good vibes, positive vibes wave, you know?
Hopefully that's what's going on. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? We can talk about this vegan wave. I'm not a big fan, but I don't really know much about it. My one thing I will say this about vegans, though. The thing I don't understand about vegans is they're so geeked and everything is so hyped on eating naturally, you know what I'm saying? Eating just non-processed things, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you're like, okay, and I understand you don't want to eat animals or whatever. That's cool. But you're eating fake meat, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not trying to eat meat, cool, don't eat meat. Don't eat animals, you know what I'm saying? But why would I want to eat something that you processed to make into imitation meat? You know, if I'm supposed to be eat things that are natural and real, I might as well eat a chicken, eat some chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like that just hopefully is not processed with anything. But you manufacturing some whole concoction, making it solid and chewy for me to think that this is chicken and it's not chicken. You know what I'm saying? So what could you possibly be giving me to being like this is like, unless it's like a chicken made out of a vegetable, then show me that chicken. I want to see it. You know, but
Got a cat out there that probably can do it.
they doing something, but that's my only thing with the vegan stuff. I don't really understand that vegan
No, I feel
fake,
that, bro. That
fake
make a
meat.
lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's my only thing.
I feel like motherfuckers from the backwater country, you know what I'm saying, they a lot better because it's like they got the natural raised everything. Like, motherfucker probably got a chicken coop.
Cats
You know
with
what
their
I'm
own
saying?
farms and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's
that's
like
what I feel like this is the best.
eating
Can we just get
healthy.
to that?
Yeah.
Like, why don't we just like try to invest more in just like agriculture around the whole country? You know what
Because
I'm
they're
saying?
trying to
So,
figure out a faster, a cheaper way. Because that's
well,
that's a
yeah,
slow process. So
yeah,
they thinking of quick and cheap.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I guess we
quick and
gotta.
cheap, you
Yeah,
got
like you know, like I remember hearing like you're not supposed to be able to get strawberries all year round. You know what I'm saying? You're not
it's the
supposed to get.
season.
Yeah, you're not supposed to get like all fruit all year round. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why we can't live like that. Why can't we eat the fruit that is available at that time? And that's the fruit that we all eat.
Because people ain't like that.
They
They don't
tripping.
like that. They don't want that. They want what they want then. You know what I'm saying?
This is really just saying vibing and getting a good talk out, you know what I'm saying, with my man.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But we're definitely like my man was mentioning earlier in the episode, this is you're experiencing the podcast with us, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be doing different things, reaching out to different people, going to different places, taking you on that whole experience with us, audio, visual, you know what I mean? Trying new things, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what life is about. Like I said, life is about progression, evolving, experiencing new things, expanding your palette, you know what I'm saying? Like going out and doing things you never done. We ain't never done nothing like this before. You know what I'm saying? We taking y'all on this journey with us. You know? This and a bunch of new things. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you riding.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, man. We gonna see y'all.
Yeah,
Get with y'all.
they coming.
It's number one.
The show's just coming.
It's number one. It's your
No.
first experience. Take your sample. Tell your friends. Come back for more.